Okay, so we've got some more orange watches here from some other manufacturers. I love this collection of watches that we've got out here right now. This one is from TAG Heuer. This is in the Monaco series. I love the Monaco watches. They're a direct descendant from the original 1969 automatic chronograph that was premiered by TAG Heuer. This one is really interesting because it's got this floating dial. You can actually see straight through the watch, through both sides of both the crystal and the exhibition caseback, and you can see the edges all the way through. And in the corners, in orange, this one has these extra shock absorbers. It's like an extreme kind of impact resistance program with this watch. It's also a Zenith El Primero movement, one of the greatest movements ever made. The exhibition caseback is like a big screen TV. It's a huge exhibition, and it's got this really neat looking, it's an asymmetrical rotor that has kind of a wheel look to it. To me, this is just one of the coolest watches that we've got.
Yeah, I had no idea until you started describing this. A, I didn't know it was a Zenith El Primero movement, and B, I didn't realize that the watch originally had cost way more than what people believe, and we've got it at a great price at SwissWatchExpo.com.
Yeah, it's almost 2/3 off here on our website. This one also, let's don't leave the ladies out. This is a Breitling that they make a phenomenal sporty women's watch. A lot of people, when they think of buying a watch for a woman, they immediately go to, say, a Rolex Datejust or the President.
Right.
But for a woman who likes a bigger watch, she's a little more sporty, she doesn't want to look like maybe her mother did with the Rolex, Breitling just makes some fantastic women's watches. And this one's got the diamond bezel, the mother of pearl dial. It's just a beautiful watch.
It's the Galactic series, and it's 100% water resistant as well. You can take this watch anywhere, and they have the many different straps that you can put on it, this one being, of course, the orange leather.
So you could really have a lot of fun mixing it up and have a lot of different personalities to the same watch.
Absolutely.
Now, what are these two that you've got?
So this is the Rolex Milgauss. The Milgauss has historically the green crystal that everybody loves.
Right.
When they very first came out, they had a clear crystal version and a green crystal version. The green crystal version was the hard one to get.
Okay.
And you could find the clear crystal version literally anywhere. And I'm going to try to kind of move it around because you can catch the green the best right along the edge of the crystal when you look at it. It's got the orange lightning bolt seconds hand because that symbolizes, of course, the anti-magnetics that the watch was built on for electrical engineers. So when electrical engineers were messing around with magnets and things like that, they wanted to have a watch that was not going to be susceptible to all of the different engineering things that they were doing that would magnetize the watch and cause it to be off. So they designed the Rolex Milgauss to resist all of those different influences. And then on top of that, the green crystal now is the more popular green, actually the only crystal that they make, and the clear one became the one that's no longer available. So what we're seeing is now people are looking for the clear crystal in a strange sort of way too. So,
but that green is the signature Rolex color.
It is.
And this watch, as opposed to any of the Datejusts or Submariners or some of the other more popular watches, this one's a little bit quirky. So if someone who wants a Rolex but they want something that looks different from everyone else's, that little splash of color between the orange hand and the green glass, that's just a nice combination.
It also serves a purpose too. It keeps the dial from turning colors because it blocks the UV. It's got like a UV filter property to it as well.
Interesting.
So the dial color won't fade over time. It's kind of interesting. The other one that we've got is the 42mm Rolex Explorer 2. It has the orange hour hand as opposed to the previous generation, which was the 40mm, and it had the red hour hand. This one is super high visibility, and there again, they've gone to that Super Luminova, that bluish color that you can see literally anywhere. It's Chromalight actually, the Super Luminova went to Chromalight. So they took the color of the blue that was Super Luminova, and then Rolex changed it to Chromalight.
And so this is essentially a GMT function watch. It's the second time zone that you get with the orange hand and the 24-hour bezel, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a great watch. It's thin enough to not go too far outside your shirt cuff, and it's easy to wear. It's not extraordinarily heavy either. And that brings me to the second portion of this. Also something by Breitling. It's the Black Raven with the orange indices. Something that they only did for a very short period of time. There again, you can choose all kinds of different straps for it. This watch is the B01 chronograph movement that's exclusive to Breitling. If it wasn't for Breitling, we wouldn't have the pushers top and bottom. So all the watches that have the chronograph pushers that have been moved from the center of the crown to the top and bottom, that's a Breitling thing, and this is a full Breitling chronograph movement. Now, one of the things that you can see is the chronograph movement from the backside through the crystal case back, and it's got the black rotor with the orange Breitling writing on it too, which is really cool. This is only available in the Raven, and I tell you, it is my favorite chronograph.
That is a really striking watch.
Yeah, it really is. And there again, this one comes with box paperwork, cards, digital card, warranty card, and everything. This is an absolute steal, and it's available at SwissWatchExpo.com as well as all of these other watches that we're showing right now.
Okay, well, you're between trick-or-treaters and waiting for that doorbell to ring. You can go on SwissWatchExpo.com and look at all of our Halloween-themed orange and black watches that were featured here today.
Absolutely. SwissWatchExpo.com, showcase from Halloween.